If you've ever wondered how to make your Confluence pages more engaging and organized, you're in the right place. Today, I'm going to walk you through how to use the cards macro with Aura for Confluence Cloud. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly how to add stylish, interactive card layouts to your Confluence pages, perfect for knowledge bases, project dashboards, and so much more. Let's dive right in. First, you'll want to open up your Confluence page in edit mode. This is like unlocking your digital workspace. Now you can start shaping and customizing your information. Once you're in edit mode, place your cursor where you'd like the cards to appear. Now just type a /, that / which brings up the handy macro search. Start typing Aura cards or simply cards, and you'll see the cards macro pop up in the suggestions. Go ahead and select that. Inserting the macro might sound technical, but think of it as dragging a set of blank cards onto your desk. You're not committed to anything yet, you're just setting up the container for your content. Next, you'll be asked to choose your card set type. Here you have two options, manual or dynamic. If you pick manual, you'll add and configure each card yourself. This is great if you want full control over the content, like making a set of links to policies or organizing resources for your team. On the other hand, dynamic lets Confluence do the heavy lifting by automatically loading cards from existing content, such as pages, spaces, or even Jira tickets, using filters. This is like telling Confluence, show me all the recent updates related to our marketing space, and seeing them instantly laid out as cards. Go with the method that fits your needs, and don't worry, you can always switch it up if you change your mind. Configuring your cards is where the fun really begins. Think about how you want your cards to look. Start with the card grid. Decide how many columns will show on a row 1, 2, or 3. A single column creates emphasis for each card, kind of like a news feed. 2 or 3 columns, meanwhile, makes everything look neat and compact, perfect for project overviews or quick link menus. Then select the type of card you need. You'll see options for text, image, or icon cards. Text cards work great for short bits of information or links. Images are perfect for visual guides or team photos, and icon cards are an eye-catching way to highlight different sections or types of content. Now it's time to add your card content. Click into each card to enter a clear title and description. Upload images if you want that extra visual punch. You can also add links either to other Confluence pages, spaces, or even external websites. For instance, you could create a card that says Project Timeline, include a short summary, and link directly to a detailed plan stored elsewhere. Customizing your card styles lets you align everything with your team's brand, adjust the colors or border style, and pick whether your text aligns left, center, or right. Don't worry if you change your mind later, these options are easy to tweak. As you make changes, you'll see a live preview on the right. This is super helpful for catching little mistakes or just making sure your cards look the way you want before committing anything. Take your time here, it's better to notice something now than after everything's published. When you're happy with how everything feels, just save the page, and that's it. Your cards are live and ready to help your team navigate resources, digest information, or jump straight into important projects. Remember, the Aura Cards macro isn't just for show, it's a powerful way to make your Confluence pages both beautiful and practical. If you found this walkthrough helpful, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Got a question or want more tips on using Confluence? Drop a comment below and I'll get back to you. And make sure to subscribe for more easy guides to getting the most out of your digital workspace. Thanks for watching and happy card creating.